Along the shore, the cloud waves break. The twin suns sink behind the lake. The shadows lengthen in Carcosa. Strange is the night where the black stars rise and strange moons circle through the skies. But stranger still is lost Carcosa. Songs that Hyades shall sing, where flap the tatters of the king, must die unheard in dim Carcosa. Song of my soul, my voice is dead. Die thou, unsung, as tears unshed shall dry and die in lost Carcosa. What's up? That was weird, wasn't it? Well, anyway, welcome back to Bloodborne. We got a new build. I'm dubbing this the King in Yellow. That was a literary reference to... Whatever, let's just get this thing started. Whoa! What a sick editing trick. Did you like that one? Alright, whatever. Anyway, this be our new build for this episode, and potentially one or two more. I wanted something that would incorporate the gold RDO, and so I just extrapolated the yellow. Got Henrik's garb and trousers, and then for the gloves I put on the Yarnum Hunter gloves. This is about as yellow as it gets, I would say. Then I got the stake driver. I don't know. It punches stuff good. Honestly, one of the lesser used weapons for me, but I have used it a time or two. I upgraded to +8 as opposed to +9 because I didn't want to farm for all those bloodstone chunks. I actually bought like 3 of them from the insight shop. They're 20 insight a piece. So that's why my insight is much lower. Incidentally, if you have lower insight, your frenzy resistance goes up basically, and your beasthood meter gets larger. I think that's how it works. I don't even know if we've talked about beasthood at this point. Probably did, because we've gotten plenty of these. But, you know, TLDR version gives you the ability to become a glass cannon if you continually do damage quickly. The meter goes up, your damage output and damage that you take both increase as the beasthood meter increases also. So there's some information for you. What are we doing today? Finishing the main story. What already? That's nuts. I know. We're not gonna like end the game, but we're just wrapping the main plot up. Okay. I mean, probably. Don't quote me on that one. If it takes too long, we'll split it up into a 2-parter. But we'll see. Ooh, I forgot to turn the HUD off. There we go. Oh my gourd. So, I don't think we've passed this point yet. Fuck off, bird dog. I could be wrong, but I don't think that we have, which means, I don't recall if we have gone down this path over here. If not, then I'll come back in the next episode and go through that business. But for now, we'll press on. Oh no, I let them walk too far. Now I gotta worry about this fire boy as well. Oh, actually, I guess I'm out of range now. Oh, he's coming towards me. Fucking harried. Got him. This is actually, this route is very good for blood echo farming. Especially when you've got like all the good moon runes and air runes and such. Ah! Just checking out the moveset a little bit. We got 3 big ol' piggies up here. And they give you lots and lots of sausage. As well as blood echoes. And shit on your hand because you're sticking it right up their butthole. Come on. There's a pair here. The strategy is to get the attention of one. And then quickly move back. He'll charge after you. I mean, if you get the attention of both of them, you're pretty much fucked, dude. I don't know what to tell you. If you can fight 2 pigs at once, I think that it means you're officially good at video games. They give you a lot of blood vials as well. There's a bloodstone chunk like right over here past this fence. I don't quite know where the corpse is, but it's somewhere right in there. You can probably tell I came through here earlier getting chunks. As well as a blood gem. Oh, I missed. This is like that time I tried to catch the fog. Because I missed. Anyway, there's a blood gem right here. I think it's plus 18% physical damage. Pretty fucking good. Couple of kin cold bloods, I think, over here. Is that what they're called? Yeah. Level 11 kin cold bloods. We've got a whole retinue of Shadows of Yharnam over there. Deal with them in a minute. Down here is where this particular area's Bell Maiden lives, although I already killed her. Oh hey, more chunks. Yeah, she's right about here. And then this little watery path goes to where that pig dropped down a minute or two ago. There is usually a Wandering Madness there. That's already gone. Just taking a little look-see. This is not a good weapon for crowd control, to say the least. But we'll see what we can do. Alright, got the fireballsman taken care of. Oh! Man. I got hit by 3 of them at once. Frick. You know, I just remembered I have the eye runes on. Because I was farming for chunks. Huh. I gotta care of this guy first. Or not. Just whoever comes forward. Oh, damn. He just psyched me. Ouch. He did it again. I don't think we've seen that yet. But yeah, they can just kind of stop and go, oh, you thought I was gonna fucking hit you? Juking him. Straight juking him. Alright. Just you and me. Which means I'm gonna punch you fucking air in front of you. So, what do you think about that? Okay. They're taken care of. Now we reach the end. Pretty much. And who might this be? Someone who is in bad shape, it looks like. Well, she's certainly got a Thumerian look about her. Got what looks like wedding dress? Got a veil on. And she's cuffed. Interesting note, nay. I'm actually genuinely not sure why she's cuffed. I could speculate off the top of my head, but I'm not really sure. But more will be revealed about her later. Might even be the last thing that we find out. We'll see. Got a little chest here. Yosefka's blood vial. Why is that there? Don't know. No clue. Got an elevator here. And this just takes us back down to near the last lamp. How many blood vials do I have? 20. Cool. Guess I'll drop that down in case I need it. But I totally won't, because I'm so skilled. So we'll notice that she's looking up there. Very well lit, I gotta say. Not sure how, but there you go. Oh, also you'll probably hear a baby faintly crying in the background, I guess depending on how loud I have the volume. But yeah. Hear a baby crying in the background. I'm just having fun with my helmet. If you have super high insight, like 80 or 90 or something, you will be able to hear a baby crying pretty much at all times. You know, just occasionally. It's not constant, obviously. But, just, you know, every once in a while you'll just hear it wherever you are. Get on the button. Here's a carriage. Maybe that lady down there was the mother? I don't know why she didn't come up here. It's just a simple matter of taking 2 lifts. You know, doesn't even require any climbing. There's no enemies in the way. Just fucking walk up here. No big deal. Oh. It's a nightmare. Okay, my bad. I didn't know. Well, what the fuck, dog? You just killed the baby. That's fucked up. Oh wait, I can still hear it crying. Well, alright. Where are you keeping it? Where's the baby? Look. This boss is fairly easy. It's called Murgo's Wet Nurse, by the way. Yeah, I know. So, one is to assume that Murgo is the baby. I'm noticing lately that FromSoft has a thing for invisible babies. Because this baby's invisible, and then Ocelot in Dark Souls 3 is also invisible. Although I think that one was for like not censorship reasons necessarily, but just them going, maybe we shouldn't kill a baby on screen. And so they're just like, oh, he's invisible / imaginary. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I don't know how I'm doing. There's something that normally happens in this fight that hasn't yet. Come on! I'm just spamming R1 with this weapon. It's hard to hit things with the R2. You need them to hold still. The range on this is just nothing. Oh, here we go. So basically, there's a fog around the area, and the boss just kind of spawns and jumps at you with attacks and such, and I just run around until it's over. Something that happens in Sekiro as well with the monk. I feel like it's probably happened in a previous game as well. Can't think of it off the top of my head. Okay, we're almost done here. Boom, boo doo, boom. Still going. Okay, we're done. Hit. Let's see if I can get a one-punch man. Ah! Oh, hell yeah! Finishing blow. I did it. Now right there, baby, where you at? Well, it stopped crying. Oh no. Oh god, oh shit, oh fuck! What the hell? I leave for 20 minutes, this place is on fucking fire? What happened?
Good hunter, you have come. Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree.
What?
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Well shit, is there anything in there I need to save? Oh wait, I guess the inside is fine. Yeah, I guess this is fine. You know how there's that meme with the dog in the house fire? Where he says this is fine? It's because it is. It's actually just fine. Well, guess I'll go pay a visit to Gehrman. Great trees sitting here behind the house. Through this this gate here, which was previously closed. Nice, pretty little field of flowers. Okay, so real talk. There's this is sort of a pivotal point here. There are technically 3 final bosses in this game. The one we just fought is potentially a final boss, which would be a little underwhelming. But Gehrman is going to give us a choice here, and if we answer incorrectly, he's going to really try to murder us. So that's a boss. Spoilers. And then if we perform a certain action, once we have defeated... well, I should say, if we perform a certain action, then once we have defeated him, another boss will happen. So, let me just read the umbilical cord that we got. Figure out which one it is here. I think it's this one. Doesn't seem to have a whole lot different, but it says that this particular third of an umbilical cord granted Mensis an audience with Margot, the baby, I suppose, but resulted in the stillbirth of their brains, which is nonsense. I think. I mean, probably whoever wrote this, Miyazaki, perhaps, had something in mind when he wrote that, but, like, that doesn't make sense. So, this, Mensis found this cord, and through that they found, Margot. Maybe they just found the cord lying on the ground. They're like, ooh, an umbilical cord, and then they picked it up and they followed it, and there was a baby attached to it at the end. They're like, oh, a baby! That makes a lot of sense. What else would be attached to this? Stealing babies is super cool. Okay, I think before we have our little encounter with Gehrman, I want to pick up the very last umbilical cord, because there are 4. And you'll never guess who's got it. I mean, at this point you probably will, because there's only one person here. And it is not Yosefka. So there are actually a couple of different encounters you can have with the Yosefka imposter here. If you come before the blood moon, then she's back in a room up there doing God knows what. And she's like, you best not be coming up here or I'ma fuck your shit. And then if you do go up there, she does indeed fuck your shit, unless you fuck her shit. Could go either way. But if you come up during the blood moon, it's a little different.
God, I'm nauseous. Have you felt this? It's progressing. I can see things. I knew it. I'm different. I'm no beast. Oh, God, it feels awful. But it proves that I'm chosen. Don't you see? how they writhe inside my head. It's rather rapturous. God, I'm nauseous. It's progressed. I knew it. Oh, it's rather rapturous.
Putting a stop to that shit right now. Anyway, here's the last third of an umbilical cord. And it says... Let's see. Yeah, I think it's this one. Provost Willem sought the cord in order to elevate his being and thoughts to those of a great one, by lining his brain with eyes, the only choice he knew if man were to ever match their greatness. Provost Willem being the man who was in the rocking chair over at Bergenworth, and the provost, as it said, of Bergenworth. Now that I think about it, I'm not actually sure what a provost is. Okay, so I looked it up, and a provost is a senior administrative officer in certain colleges and universities. So, makes sense. Anyway, Willem, there are like two schools of thought in terms of evolution in the Bloodborne world. There's Provost Willem's philosophy, which is that evolution must not be achieved through blood. And then there is... Oh, jeez. What was the other guy's name? Let me wreck my brain real quick. I'm not looking this up. Lawrence is the other guy. And he says, you gotta use blood. You kidding me, you dingus? It's gotta be blood. This game is called Bloodborne, after all. So anyway, old Willem was saying, you gotta get them eyes. You gotta get that itis. It says somewhere in here something about itis. Don't look too closely at it. So yeah, we got 4/3 of an umbilical cord. So if we eat 3 of them suckers, something will happen. Surely. Let's see if the doll has anything else to say.
Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Go on, good hunter. Good hunter, your presence somehow soothes. I sense the ancient echoes. They course your veins.
I think maybe there's some dialogue from the beginning that I haven't gotten through yet on this character.
Good hunter,
Oh no, it's just repeating it. Okay.
farewell, good maid.
Well, I'll smell you later. I think it's time for us to speak to Gehrman. Also, it's possible that I got Lawrence and Willem backwards, but I think I got that straight in terms of their philosophies. Hey, how we doing? How'd you get your chair up here? And how is it sitting there? Plot convenience? Probably.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Okay, so obviously you're presented with 2 choices here. You can let him kill you, or not. There's also a third choice, which is to walk away from the conversation, which is what I'm going to do right now for reasons that will become apparent at the end of the episode. Actually, I just thought of another reason to walk away from this. I totally forgot to read all the item descriptions for the new stuff we got from Eileen. Fucking kidding me? Plus I gotta change my runes. Oh my god, there's so much to do. Okay, let's just go with fucking... Clockwise Metamorphosis. We got Lake on already. And we'll do another clockwise. Why not? Let's switch to Hunter Rune. Check it out. I think, actually, we already checked this one out. We looked at that and the badge, so... Have we looked at all of the badges? I need to double check that. Let's see. I'm thinking we did. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Alright. So we got Eileen's clothing, which I actually already purchased. Let's see. Beak mask. Wood-carved mask of Eileen the Crow, Hunter of Hunters. The beak contains incense to mask sense of blood and beast. Makes sense, she doesn't want to, like, succumb to the sickness in me. She doesn't want a Hunter of Hunters to be called on, you know? They dress as crows to suggest sky burial, which... Sky burial is, I think it's basically like when you just sort of hang a body up from some kind of, like, wooden pole or cross or something like that, and let the birds take care of them, basically. The first Hunter of Hunters came from a foreign land and gave the dead a virtuous native funeral ritual. It's a lot of descriptors. Rather than impose a blasphemous Yarnum burial service upon them, with the hope that former compatriots might be returned to the skies and find rest in a hunter's dream. Then we got the garb, crow feather cape, not much else different. I imagine a lot of this is the same. Yeah, oops, went too far there. Yeah, not much else. We also got a weapon. The Blade of Mercy. Which, whenever I first got this game, it was my jam. I used the shit out of this weapon. But it is a special trick weapon passed down among Hunters of Hunters, one of the oldest weapons of the workshop. Splits into two when activated. The weapon's warped blades are forged with siderite, a rare mineral of the heavens. What? The heavens? Fuck you talk. So, most effective in swift attacks, such as after a quick stepping. So this mineral siderite is mentioned like 2 times in the game, and I don't think it's ever expounded upon. This weapon is forged with siderite, and then there's another weapon, which we'll be getting very shortly, which is also made with siderite. But I think that's all for the crow badge. As far as I remember, I think that's it. Alright, now we are going to deny Gehrman's request. I don't think he's going to be too happy about it, but that's just the way it's going. I'm kind of curious as to what happens if you just fuck your shit up. Hold on. Let me consider this for a moment. Alright, fuck it. Let's see what happens. One punch!
Dear, oh dear. What was it? The hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter. It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes. Tonight, Gammon joins the hunt.
Oh, fuck. That was not a one-punch situation, it turns out. Fuck, punch you. Ah, shit. It's a miracle, though. He's walking. Or he's just lazy, and that's why he was sitting in the goddamn wheelchair. Oh, God. Alright, so... I haven't fought Gehrman quite as many times as most of the other bosses. So I'm not that great at it, and he's pretty tough in the first place. What am I doing on health? Okay, there we go. He's a quick one. Ah! Trying to get parry off. Oh god. Oh! I certainly. Ooh, got him. There we go. Health is decent. Alright, I'm not just gonna cheese him the whole time. Oh man. It definitely doesn't help that I'm at a +8 weapon when I'd normally be at a +10, and the range on it is so short. I haven't used it that many times. Oh god. Have I made enough excuses yet? Woo! Ah, guy's so freaking speedy. Slow it down, my guy. Ah. Jeez, Stop shooting me. Shoot you. You bastard. Yeah. I don't even know if that worked. He's got 3 phases basically, and he kind of just blew through the second one there. Oh god. This fight is anime as frick. Ah, timing was slightly off. Whew. Yeah, he's got like fucking super armor now. Ooh. I'm amazed I dodged that first one. Oh god. I wonder how I'm doing on blood vials. Probably not great. Well, what the fuck? I genuinely don't know what just happened. I was not pressing any buttons. I was just moving backwards and he fucking stunned my ass. Cameron don't fuck around. Oh, I'm out of blood vials, it turns out. Yikes. Yosefka, help me out. Oh, thanks for pulling me closer, Doc. God, I wonder how close I am. Not close enough. Come on. Gotta get those viscerals. Oh, jeez. I'm probably nearly out of bullets, too. Oh my god. Oh, no. Wait, what? What's happening? He already did this, didn't he? I'm really confused. Oh, man. I must have been pretty damn close. Okay. I can tell this is gonna be a HUD situation. I'm gonna want some more bolt paper, and I'm gonna want to pick up some elixirs. Those are some things that I know right now. Let's see. Bolt papers are expensive. Alright, I can buy 2 now. Also, it's a good thing I lost because I totally forgot to eat these cords. So let's just go ahead and do that. Delicioso. I'll just consume 3 of them. We'll keep 1 for the memories. I don't know. Okay. Let's try this shit again. Fog wall here now. Gehrman the First Hunter. I just had an idea. Okay, not nearly long enough. Good to know. Ouchies. Whoa! Oh god, he nearly fucking got me stunned there. Jesus. Whoa. Good lordy. I had a feeling you'd be doing that right there. Oh shit! Okay. Survived that, thankfully. Okay, now I gotta get the fuck back. Alright, let's drink this shit. Oh! Son of a bitch still moved me. With his words. Oh god, he's so strong. The lead elixir does not help. Well, it helps a little bit, but not much. Alright. I really must have been pretty damn close that one last time. Yikes. Yowza. Come on. Is that it? Nope, not quite. Come on. Give me the chocolate. Oh, down he goes. Whew. Old Hunter badge. Miss me with that shit. Okay, so yeah. This thing appears whenever you defeat Gehrman, but if you eat 3 umbilical cords, then you can sort of resist its temptations, for lack of a better term. But if we defeat this thing, not like I would with 1 blood vial, but if we defeat this thing, then it the game ends and you get booted into New Game Plus. So we didn't get any echoes or anything from Gehrman, so I'm just gonna let this guy kill me. Wow, nice job, guy. There we go. Okay. Interestingly, the skybox actually changes once the last boss fight is triggered. They actually bothered to change it. So we did get 1 last badge from Gehrman, which you can make use of in you know, new game, as long as you don't defeat that last boss. Which, as you probably saw, was called the Moon Presence, and as I was referencing, I think in the last episode, Flora is what people speculate is the name of the Moon Presence, as the doll was praying to. Which would make sense. Because, you know, the implication is that this dream is sort of the domain of the Moon Presence. So you would think that it has some power over the beings that pass through it. But I think that'll be all for today's episode. I think in the next one we're going to go dungeon diving, spelunking, whatever you want to call it. We're going to go into the Loran dungeons. Woo! Brown dungeons. We're going to pick up a new weapon, and some other shit will happen. Who knows? But as far as today's episode, we're going to... Why don't we go into the house here, take a seat, take a load off, relax, recoup our energy for the next episode, in which we will also read the descriptions for the items the Old Hunter's badge got us. Anyways, until next time, take it easy.